My name is Keith Littleton. I teach the Toyota T10 program here at Lawson State Community College.
My name is Kevin Scruggs. I'm a student here at Lawson State taking the Toyota T10 program.
My name is Andy Brakefield. I'm a student up here at Lawson State T10 program.
Toyota T10 is a partnership between Toyota Motor Sales, local dealerships, and educational facilities to train and employ Toyota technicians. Toyota dealerships require their technicians to have Toyota specific certifications for them to work on their vehicles that come in on warranty work. You cannot work on those vehicles unless you've been trained and certified on Toyota product. So the technicians that come through this program get certified on specifically working on Toyota product before they go in a dealership.
My service manager at the dealership where I work, he suggested to me that I should try the T10 program because Keith is a very good instructor. I said, you know, if Keith has such a good reputation, I should come here. I've heard, you know, good things about Toyota T10.
I was drawn to this field because I've always had an interest in cars, and I tried other schools. You know, I went through a business thing that just wasn't for me, and I decided to come here, and this is what I love and this is what I want to do.
If you're interested in getting into a Toyota dealership, the only place you can get certified as a Toyota technician in the state of Alabama is Lawson State Community College. If you walked into a dealership right now, if you yourself walked down and got a job in a dealership, it'd take you 5 to 6 years to get the same training that it'd take to get here in 1 year.
In this program, you'll learn more than what most people learn pretty much their entire lives in the field. I've learned how to diagnose problems that most people in a dealership environment can't figure out.
When I first started this course, I knew engine basics, I knew how an engine worked, but I didn't realize how many complicated systems there were, the emission systems, engine control systems, and just by sitting in this class for 3.5 months, I've got a grasp on all of them.
When I first started, anything I touched, I pretty much broke it, and Keith has taught me how to properly fix things and not break them when I'm putting them back together.
The typical student that goes in a Toyota T10 program, our market is high school graduates. But I've had students all the way, I've had retired military come into the program. But I would say the everyday student is a high school graduate, anywhere from 18 to 24 years old. That's the average student walking in the door.
My favorite assignment so far in the class was actually getting to tear apart an engine. That's the part that I like most about cars, is actually getting a wrench in your hand and taking things apart.
The balance between classroom and lab activities is about 80-20. I spend about 20% of the time in the classroom, about 80% out here. Sometimes I'll bring my digital projector out, put it right up next to a vehicle, shoot it on a screen, and be teaching as well as they're touching the vehicle as well as teaching, just like in a classroom. So I kind of mix it up. Whatever the group of students I have coming through the lab, whatever works best for them is what I do. I like to get them right on the cars as soon as possible because, you go to English class, you go to math class, you're sitting in a classroom. They don't want to come to automotive class and sit in the classroom.
I can say definitely that I've learned more than I learned in the 6 months that I was up at the dealership. I've learned more than I basically learned in my entire life in the time that I've been here.
The equipment that we have here, the tools we have here, the vehicles we have, my training, the material that I give them is everything that prepares them to go right in a dealership, so you really don't have to get retrained. You're what I call work ready. They walk in the door and they're very familiar with how a dealership works. Toyota technicians in this area, in the Birmingham area, if they walk out of my program, they're making anywhere from $25,000 to $35,000 a year. Once they've been in the field a couple years, the sky's the limit. Most technicians, once you become an MDT status, Master Diagnostic Technician, most of those guys are making over $55,000, $60,000 a year. Some of them are making over $100,000 a year. I have a student right now that's working at a Lexus dealer that's making over $55,000 a year, and he just graduated the program about a year ago. I know it's not all about money, but it sure makes it nice. So, I mean, that's a huge success story for me.
When I complete my studies here, I'll be working at a Lexus dealership. My career goal is to gain as much experience and as many certifications as I can for the automotive field, and one day open my own shop. 45
years from now, I see myself being both a Master Diagnostic Technician and an ASE certified Master Technician, basically figuring out cars that nobody else can fix. That's my goal, is to be one of the best there is. And I think I can do it through here.
The program just got nominated as one of the top 10 Toyota programs in the nation. Toyota's on a growth spurt right now. They're going to be the #1 car sales manufacturer in the United States here real soon. So, there's a lot of growth. All their dealerships are growing. They're tearing down their old dealerships and building new. Every one of my students will get jobs and do great at it.